et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Dubai Expat YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and I'm happy to see you all back to another video. So guys, we have an exciting unboxing and review of the discontinued Rolex Submariner 116610 LV, or the so-called Hulk. And at the end of the video I will give you my watch score. So as I said, this watch was discontinued in 2020 and got replaced in the current Rolex portfolio by the 126610 LV, or the so-called new Kermit. The Rolex Hulk trades currently at around $20,000. Let's have a look what the owner of this particular piece paid in 2015. So the retail price at the time was 35,260 dirham, or 9,597 US dollar, and after discount he paid $8,547. So the watch increased by 134% in its value. And here is the classic Rolex cardboard box. At the time the Hulk was delivered in the small oyster box. Inside we find the user manual. As always, I will show you all pages, so in case you want to read something, just pause the video. As you can see, Rolex included a lot more pictures of the watch in their manual in the 2015 version. Time to open the box, and before we come to the watch, let's check the other accessories. The warranty manual and the warranty card. So as you can see, this watch was purchased in 2015, a time when Rolex steel sports watches were a lot easier to obtain. The warranty card is in the old design as well. Both items packed in the classic green Rolex leather pouch. The Geneva seal, which tells us that this watch is a superlative chronometer. And here is the watch. What a stunner, guys. The watch got polished once in its lifetime, so it is the same piece I showed you in the Rolex service report. Take a good look if you can find any differences to an unpolished piece. Let's start with the weight and dimensions. The watch comes at 159 grams with all links and 145 grams without the spare links. The thickness of the watch is 12.7 millimeters. It has a case diameter of 40 millimeters. The lug-to-lug length is 47.8 millimeters. The bracelet starts outside the case at 19.2 millimeters and tapers down to 15 millimeters. The clasp has a width of 17.5 millimeters and a length of 44 millimeters. To set the watch, you unscrew the crown and give it a good wind to let it start ticking. Pull the crown out into the first position so we can set the date. Pull out the crown into the second position to set the time. This also hacks the movement. so the second hand stops running. Push the crown back in and screw it down so the watch is waterproof again. The highlight of the watch is the green sunburst dial with its big and bright indices. All indices are made out of simple shapes and filled with a luminescent material for great legibility. The sunburst dial pops as you would expect a lot in the sunlight, but can change to a very dark green in lower light conditions. The bezel is made out of ceramic and can be rotated unidirectional. The 60-minute graduations allow divers to safely monitor diving time and decompression stops. Everyone else can use it as a timer for all kinds of different activities. For example, measuring the time while you go for a swim with the watch. The crystal is made out of sapphire glass and has the typical Rolex Cyclops lens on top. The movement is the 3135, a self-winding mechanical movement that is very robust, long-lasting and runs super precise at -2 to +2 seconds a day. It has a date and hacking function and comes with a power reserve of 48 hours. The rotor winds bidirectional. The watch is made out of the typical oyster steel for a high corrosion resistance, and it comes on the famous oyster bracelet. Inside the clasp we have the Rolex glide lock system for easy and quick adjustment of the bracelet length. This is great for environments with hot and humid conditions, so your watch will always sit comfortable on your wrist. The case features a screw-down case back and screw-down crown with 300 meters of water resistance. A first wrist shot inside my flat. A loom shot. And now it is time for the watch score. So the watch has close to perfect dimensions with a very slim design for a diver's watch and a 40mm case diameter. It will fit from small to big wrists perfectly. The case offers everything you could wish for: a screw down crown, screw down case back and 300 meter water resistance, while giving you the Cyclops lens and sapphire crystal. The ceramic bezel is of course amazing as well. The movement is very precise and robust, but not up to today's standards anymore with its 48 hours of power reserve. The bracelet and clasp brings everything you could wish for and is one of the best ones Rolex ever made. For the daily usage, this watch is great with its robust and tough design and a date function. The bezel is also quite useful, but the watch is even stronger at the weekend as it is a perfect pool or dinner watch as well. For the sportive usage, it also shines, of course, as it's a diver's watch with a robust movement inside. Image, history and brand recognition are as good as it can be, of course, and the value for money was great at the time you could still buy it for retail. Now at the second-hand market, the watch is bloody expensive, but as I assume, this watch will always be a collector's item. It brings a strong value retention with it, And this all together brings us to a total score of 83 out of 100 and positions the watch with a small but noticeable distance to the new 126610 models, mostly due to its movement and value for money. And with that, we are at the end of the video, guys. Check out the link of Chronex in the video description, as they are supporting the channel and make these videos possible. Thank you for watching, stay healthy and bye bye.